everyone, how are you all doing? So welcome back to our channel, and in this particular video I will be covering a very important topic for exam perspective, that is audit committee, so हम क्या करेंगे, हम audit committee को अच्छे से समझेंगे, हम दूसरे अलग अलग रिसोर्सेस यूज करने वाले हैं, just like study hub, exam kit. Okay, now we will be first अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑडिट कमिटी होती क्या है, क्या रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, क्यों बनाई जाती है, क्या ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में वैल्यू ऐड करेगा. देन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स एंड लिमिटेशंस ऑफ हैविंग ऑडिट कमिटी. मैम, ऑडिट कमिटी सिर्फ पब्लिक कंपनीज के लिए है या लिस्टेड कंपनीज के लिए ही है या अनलिस्टेड के लिए भी है? वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दोज, राइट? एंड देन फाइनली आई विल सॉल्व एन एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन दैट इज फ्रॉम कैपलान एग्जाम किट, जो पर्टिकुलरली ऑडिट कमिटी पे बेस्ड है, एंड हम उसे समझेंगे, उसे सॉल्व करेंगे टू अंडरस्टैंड क्या हमें ये टॉपिक अच्छे से समझ में आया या नहीं, क्या हमें ये आया या नहीं आया. ठीक है, तो आई होप आफ्टर दिस पर्टिकुलर लेक्चर आपकी कंफ्यूजन थोड़ी सी कम हो जाएगी, इफ नॉट 100%. And I have included 2 real life examples which you will enjoy a lot. Okay, so let's begin with the very basics कि मैम audit committee का birth कैसे हुआ, like why do you think audit committee came up and how it came up. So let's understand the composition of audit committee first. Now guys, everybody know कि हर एक organization में एक board of directors होंगे. क्या होंगे? board of directors होंगे. Who is the head of board of directors? Let me know in the comment section, guys. How many of you know who is the, come on, who is the head? Who is the leader of the board of directors? Chairman. Who is he? Chairman, right? Chairman would be the one who is leading the board, and chairman and CEO should be two different people due to 2 reasons. Can you guys let me know in the comment section what are those 2 reasons? Why do you think, as per your understanding, chairman and CEO should be 2 different individual and not same? Okay, who is CEO? CEO is the head of executive directors. Okay, ma'am. बट यूजुअली हम 2 लोगों में ये कैटेगराइज कर सकते हैं, दैट इज एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स एंड नॉन एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स. एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स एंड नॉन एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स. नाउ these non-executive directors, 3 for the listed companies, come together to form another committee. So it's a sub board of board of directors. Okay, it's a sub board. Now these 3 entities will form audit committee. Okay, so 3 non-executive directors came together to form an audit committee. तो मैम ये तो समझ में आ गया, पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर में से 3 लोग खींचे हमने, जो तीनों के तीनों नॉन एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स थे, एंड उन्होंने ऑडिट कमिटी बना ली. आज के बाद हमारी कंपनी में नॉन एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर्स 3 हैं जो ऑडिट कमिटी के मेंबर्स हैं. ठीक है मैम, इन तीनों में से एक बंदे के पास फाइनेंशियल एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए. क्या होना चाहिए? फाइनेंशियल एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए. मैम, why this discrimination that one should have this? I will tell you. Wait. ठीक है, but out of these 3 people, one should have financial experience. And guys, most common question that comes up in the paper, that no executive directors should be involved in it. तो हमारी composition हो चुकी है. Audit committee will have 3 entities in a listed company, and they should not have executive directors, and one of them should have financial experience. Everybody clear? Are we on the same page? Okay, we are done with the first topic, that is composition of audit committee. Okay, now let's come further. Ma'am, what they will do? Now that we have 3 entities, they have a committee known as audit committee. What is their role? By NED, I can ensure one thing, that they will not be participating in day-to-day functions. Of course, those are executive directors. But what they will do? What audit committee members will do now? We have 5 roles for you. This is not an exhaustive list. Now we have 5 roles for you. फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग ओवरव्यू, इंटरनल कंट्रोल्स रिलेटेड आप काम करोगे, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट के लिए करोगे, कंप्लायंस विद लॉज एंड रेगुलेशन करोगे, एंड एक्सटर्नल ऑडिटर से कम्युनिकेट करोगे, उसके बारे में बात करोगे, उसके चीजें करोगे। मैम क्या क्या करना है, किसके बारे में करना है, कैसे करना है, we will do it. We will do each role one by one. We will do each role one by one. Guys, all those who are watching this video till the end, let me tell you, I will be giving you a flow chart that will actually help you a lot to revise audit committee. But आप उस फ्लो चार्ट को तभी समझ पाओगे जब आपको ये समझ में आएगा कि वो करते क्या है। मतलब दैट इज फॉर द क्विक रिविजन। यू विल हैव टू वॉच दिस वीडियो फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, एंड वंस you understand it, the quick revision can be done through the flow chart. Okay, now let's come to the role one by one. सबसे पहले we need to understand audit committee is compulsory for the listed companies. It is compulsory for the public companies. It is compulsory for the listed companies. Okay, now let's come to the very first role, that is financial reporting. That is financial reporting. With respect to the financial reporting, what they are going to do, what they are going to do, first of all they will assess the process. They will assess the process. Secondly, वो financial statements review करेंगे, क्या हमारे financial statements as per accounting standards बने। ऐसा तो नहीं कि हमें IFRS फॉलो करना चाहिए था और पूरे फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स गैप पे बन गए हैं, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। क्या हमने सारे लॉज एंड रेगुलेशंस फॉलो करे हैं while we were actually creating the financial statements? Then integrity, जो ऑडिट कमिटी है वो आपकी सिग्निफिकेंट जजमेंट्स जो आपने ली होगी ड्यूरिंग द फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स बनाने के प्रोसेस में, वो देखेगी, वो रिव्यू करेगी। गाइस, this is the reason, this is the reason, since you are seeing financial statements, you need to have 1% on the board who has the financial experience, who has the financial experience. Just let me know, just let me know, डू यू रियली थिंक कि अगर तीनों मार्केटिंग के बंदों को बिठा देंगे तो जब फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स वाला रोल आएगा, वो वाली ड्यूटी आएगी, तो उनमें से कोई कर पाएगा? उनमें से कोई कर पाएगा? नहीं कर पाएगा। क्यों नहीं कर पाएगा? बिकॉज मैम उनके पास एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, वो तीनों मार्केटिंग के बंदे हैं। ठीक है, तो इसलिए ये रूल बनाया गया कि फाइनेंशियल एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए एक बंदे को आउट ऑफ 3 एंटिटीज, आउट ऑफ 3 एंटिटीज। ठीक है, then they will also see completeness of financial statements disclosures as per laws and regulation. So when it comes to the financial statement, they have these roles. They have these roles. Now, guys, I will give you a very beautiful real life example. Please pay attention. Okay, when it comes to real life, everybody has heard about Enron scandal. Everybody has heard about Enron scandals. Now, एनरॉन स्कैंडल में बेसिक एंड मेजर चीज ये हो रही थी दैट दे वर एडिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रक्चर्स, कॉम्प्लेक्स अकाउंटिंग ट्रीटमेंट्स कर रहे थे, पता नहीं क्या क्या इतना कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी डाल रहे थे, राइट। इट वाज द ड्यूटी ऑफ ऑडिट कमिटी to see these complex things, to see, to overview, to oversee these complex accounting treatments, but they ignored it. But they ignored it. They did not highlight it. They did not highlight it. That is why we say that one of the person needs to have financial experience so that they can actually review such complex treatments. They can actually review significant judgments. They can also oversee the process of financial reporting. So that is where the role of the audit committee comes into the picture. Are we clear with the first role? Are we clear with the first role? Now let me also show you the study hub. See what study hub has to say about it. The audit committee monitor the integrity of financial statements and reviews significant reporting judgments contained in them. So are we clear? Are we clear with the first point? Are we clear with the first point? Okay. Now let's come back to this. The second thing that we talked about is internal control. मैम इंटरनल कंट्रोल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है एक कंपनी के लिए, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कंपनी के लिए, राइट? बिकॉज दीज कंट्रोल्स विल इंश्योर कि कंट्रोल रिस्क आपका हाई है या लो है, आपका हाई है या लो है। आर योर कंट्रोल्स बीन इफेक्टिव, आर दे इम्प्लीमेंटेड प्रॉपरली, आर दे मॉनिटर्ड प्रॉपरली? अगर नए कंट्रोल्स की जरूरत होती है तो आते हैं या नहीं आते, सारे एरियाज पे कंट्रोल्स अच्छे से इफेक्टिव है या नहीं है, इंटरनल ऑडिटर की जरूरत है या नहीं है, इंटरनल ऑडिट डिपार्टमेंट की जरूरत है या नहीं है। So all these things are done by your audit committee. So with respect to internal control, audit committee क्या कर रहा है? They are monitoring internal control systems, whether they are effective, whether they are not effective, whether they need something else, whether they need something, changes monitoring. Okay. Then why do I need to have strong internal controls? Because ma'am, as soon as your controls rises in the company, आपके risk of fraud will go down, risk of material misstatements will go down, but that is from the auditor's perspective. अगर कंपनी की बात करें तो मैम ये सब चीजें, आपकी फ्रॉड कम होगा कंपनी में, राइट? Then when it comes to effective of internal audit department, see, first of all, दो चीजें हो सकती है. Since you can have internal audit department and second, you may not have internal audit department. अगर है कंपनी में इंटरनल ऑडिट डिपार्टमेंट, सो ऑडिट कमिटी रिव्यू करेगा उसका इफेक्टिव, इज इट वर्किंग इफेक्टिवली, इज इट वर्किंग इफेक्टिवली, ग्रेट. देन इफ इट इज नॉट देयर, इफ इट इज नॉट देयर, एनुअली वो असेस करता है, एनुअली वो देखता है क्या हमें इस साल जरूरत है, क्या हमें इस साल जरूरत है. सो ऑडिट कमिटी प्लेज अ वेरी मेजर रोल. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अगर है तो इफेक्टिवनेस मेजर करो, देखो सही चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा. सेकेंडली, अगर नहीं है तो दे विल रीअसेस एनुअली, क्या हमें जरूरत है, क्या हमें जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू दिस, सी, it monitors and review the effectiveness of internal audit function. If there is no internal audit considered annually, if there is a need, and make that recommendation to the board. Okay, ये तो हो गई कि मैम जब internal audit department नहीं है, what if it is there, what if it is there. Okay, with respect to internal control, they review the internal financial controls, internal control and risk management systems until expressly addressed by the separate board risk committee or the board itself. Okay, so did we understand this? Did we understand it when it comes to this? When it comes to this, okay. क्या सबको ये बात समझ में आई? नाउ आई गिव यू वन मोर रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल. नाउ आई गिव यू वन मोर रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल. गाइस, वॉक्सवैगन सुना है सबने? वॉक्सवैगन, आई गेस सबने सुना होगा. ठीक है, यू नो व्हाट, बैक देन they were using illegal softwares to cheat emission test. Okay, but audit committee missed it, audit committee missed it, and then the rules became strong, the rules became very serious, that audit committee have to review the internal control system. Because if they were reviewing the systems properly, अगर वो अपना अच्छे से काम कर रहे थे, ये इलीगल सॉफ्टवेयर पिक्चर में नहीं आने चाहिए थे, वो पकड़ाई आ जाने चाहिए थे, राइट? सो दैट इज वेयर डू यू अंडरस्टैंड कि इंटरनल ऑडिट, ऑडिट कमिटी इज प्लेइंग सच इंपॉर्टेंट रोल in actually reviewing the internal control system of a company. Then comes the risk management and compliance, कि मैम कंपनी कैसे रिस्क को आइडेंटिफाई कर रही है, मिटिगेट कर रही है, मैनेज कर रही है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रिस्क when it comes to the compliance with regulations, right? Compliance. Now, it actually works closely with the board in order to ensure that we don't have such sort of risk. Okay. Okay. So third function that comes into the picture is with external auditor, which is very important. Guys, आपने बार 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 देखा होगा कि while you were doing the whole auditing double A, कि हम बार 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 ऑडिट कमिटी के पास जाते हैं ड्यू टू सर्टेन रीजन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैनेजमेंट हमारा स्कोप लिमिट करने की कोशिश करती है, देन वी गो टू TCWG एंड देन टू ऑडिट कमिटी, राइट? सो हियर व्हाट इज हैपनिंग that when it comes to auditor, हम external auditor, things are being done by the audit committee as well. They are his main point of contact. Now when it comes to board, वो board को बताती है, we can suggest, we can hire it, we can remove him, the process was independent, how he was performing, ठीक है, appointment, removal, suggestion. So they give lot of recommendation regarding the fees, removal, approval, suggestions, hiring process, appointment, ठीक है, reappointment. So they are giving us lot of recommendations to the board for the external auditor, for the external auditor. And आपको पता होगा डबल ए के प्रोसेस जब हम कर रहे थे तो उसमें हम बहुत ज्यादा चीजें कम्युनिकेट करते हैं विद ऑडिट कमिटी एज वेल. So when it comes to audit committee, they make recommendation to the boards for the approval, ठीक है, reappointment, removal of the external auditor. And they also monitor क्या external auditor independent था, क्या वो bias तो नहीं था during his audit process, ठीक है. So everything is done, all these things are done by the audit committee, then the very simple ethics and compliance override कि सारे ethics follow हो रहे हैं, corporate governance requirement follows हो रहे हैं, right? Because नहीं हो रहे होंगे तो fines and penalties, different things will happen in the company. Now guys, it also review विसल ब्लोइंग पॉलिसी इन कंपनी. देखो, अगर विसल ब्लोअर डायरेक्टली एक्सटर्नल एजेंसी के पास जाएगा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल प्रेस, तो यहाँ पे कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी बहुत पिक्चर में आ जाएगी. सो व्हाट ही कैन डू, ही कैन डिस्कस विद द ऑडिट कमिटी सो दैट ही कैन इंश्योर दैट actions will be taken. Now he is into confidence and confidentiality is being maintained. So again, instead of going externally, we can have internal discussion, we can resolve the issue internally. How? With the help of audit committee. So I hope ये सबको समझ में आए होंगे, ठीक है. When it comes to reading the study hub, see, these were the points. When it comes to roles and responsibility, this was regarding the whistleblowing. And when it comes to benefits क्या है, obviously आपका स्टेक होल्डर का कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है, बोर्ड कुछ चीजें डेलीकेट कर सकती है, राइट. एंड it actually helps NAD to contribute on independent judgment on issues of critical importance in running the business. It also offers the external and internal auditors a direct formal link with NADs, right? नहीं तो सोचो अगर ऑडिट कमिटी को ऑडिट एक्सटर्नल ऑडिटर्स को डायरेक्टर से बात करनी पड़ी, again independence, objectivity, and these are the few limitations. Now you can take the screenshot of this particular flowchart. You can take a printout and you can add benefits or add disadvantages from the study hub. But I hope सबको basic चीजें clear होगी. Composition, roles and responsibility को 5 चीजों में बांट दिया मैंने, ठीक है. Benefits and limitations. Now let's do one question quickly and we will be able to understand this topic very nicely. Guys, I need answers in the comment because everybody has Kaplan exam kit. Everybody has it. Everybody knows the answer. But let me know in the comment section. I know few of you will say, Ma'am, we remember the answers. But after understanding this video, tell me, are you able to understand this question now? So let me know in the comment section, are you able to do these 3 questions in much better manner or not? Everybody knows the answer. Everybody has exam kit. But I want you to try these 3 questions once again and let me know if you were able to solve it. So that's it for this particular video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I hope I cleared your doubts to a certain extent. And let me know in the comment section which video you want next and I will be picking up. Bye-bye. All the best.